Hi, fifth grade. Welcome to Math Review on Tuesday, October 6th. We are going to be talking about place values before you do your assignment on Edulastic. So today we are going to be using our place value chart to talk a little bit about how we compare values of digits. If you don't have your place value chart with you right now, I want you to grab your place value chart that you have, that your teachers gave you in your pickup boxes so that you can use it as we talk about this. So pause the video here to go grab that if you don't have it already. So we've been learning in fifth grade lots about place values. Today we're going to go over some basics to help you better understand what we do in our lessons during math class. So we've been learning that you can compare the values of digits when they're in different place values as long as those digits are the same. So when we first started talking about this in fifth grade, we learned that any place value is 10 times greater than the place value directly to the right. Let's try and talk a little bit about that using the tens and the ones place. If I have a 4 in the tens place and a 4 in the ones place, I want us to try and prove that the 4 in the tens place is 10 times bigger than the 4 in the ones place. To do that, we need to think about the values of these digits. So anytime you're comparing digits, you need to think about their values. What's the value of the 4 in the tens place? Right, it's 40. What's the value of the 4 in the ones place? It's just 4. Now that we know the values of those digits, we can see if what our thinking is still the same. We know that any place value is 10 times larger than the one directly to the right. Is 40 10 times larger than 4? It is, because 4 times 10 would give you 40. So that means that this rule is true. Any place value is 10 times larger than the one directly to the right of it. The tens place is 10 times larger than the ones place. Because when we multiplied 4 times 10, we got 40, showing me that when I move up a place value, it's the same thing as multiplying by 10. Let's see if this is true with the hundreds place also. I'm going to put a 4 in the hundreds place. What's the value of a 4 in the hundreds place? It would be 400. So remember, we're trying to prove that the 4 in the hundreds place is 10 times larger than the 4 in the tens place, because any place value is 10 times larger than the one directly to the right. Is 400 10 times larger than 40? How would you prove that? We can prove that again with a number sentence. 40 times 10 equals 400. So the 4 in the hundreds place is 10 times larger than the 4 in the tens place, because 40 times 10 gives us 400. So that just proved our theory correct again. When you're moving up a place value, it's the same thing as multiplying by 10. The hundreds place is 10 times larger than the tens place. Okay, I want you to go ahead and try that with different place values now. What if we were comparing the thousands place to the hundreds place? Write a number sentence proving that the thousands place is 10 times larger than the hundreds place. Pause the video here to do that now. Okay, you should have written the values of those digits first. What's the value of the 4 in the thousands place? 4,000. What's the value of the 4 in the hundreds place? 400. What's a number sentence that we can write to prove that the thousands place is 10 times larger than the hundreds place using these digits and their values? 400 times 10 equals 4,000, proving again that any place value is 10 times larger than the one directly to the right. The thousands place is 10 times larger than the hundreds place. Because when we move from the hundreds place to the thousands place, we multiply by 10. As you do your practice today, I want you to keep in mind the relationship we just discovered. That any place value is 10 times larger than the one directly to the right of it. And that every time we move up a place value, it's the same thing as multiplying by 10. You're going to use that knowledge and everything we've learned so far in math class to help yourself answer those questions on Edulastic. So once you finish watching this video, you should go to Edulastic and complete Tuesday, October 6th math review.